So guys, hello and welcome to another flight report. And right now I'm at the TWA hotel here in JFK, and this is a super constellation in the back. But this is not the airplane I'll be flying tonight. I'll be flying the Airbus A330-900NEO of TAP Portugal. And Tom actually went to Toulouse last year on my behalf. What can I expect today?
What can I say? It's such a great aircraft, so modern, so quiet on the inside. It's a beautiful, modern, stylish business class cabin. It's one of the finest flying in the sky. Josh, I think you're going to have a great time.
The Neo comes with a very improved cabin, humidity and all that kind of stuff. So I'm actually very excited to try out TAP Portugal's brand new flagship, and they have also been the launching customer for this bird. So I think it's going to be an interesting flight. What do you reckon?
You'll enjoy it very much. They've had nothing but success with the aircraft, and it's a great improvement over the traditional Airbus A330 product. So I think you'll have a great trip. I hope you enjoy.
All right, so let's go to Lisbon. Easy. So just heading for Terminal 5. This is where TAP Portugal departs from. And what does that remind you of?
We're standing where Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio stood in the famous Catch Me If You Can movie about the life of Frank Abagnale Jr. It's the same tube, it's the same carpet.
Really? Actually?
Very the same, just a little bit refurbished.
I didn't even know that, because that's the first thing I've noticed when I came here. I thought that reminds me of Catch Me If You Can, when he was pretending, and I didn't know that the scene was actually filmed here.
Filmed right here in New York.
Oh, learning something.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Every day. That's cool. Traveling was so much more fun back in the days,
I know, very expensive but a lot more glamorous.
There we go. Alright, so when I checked in, because we were at Terminal 5, and just, what is it, Aer Lingus departs from here, and mainly JetBlue, right?
Mainly JetBlue, Aer Lingus, Cape Air, and TAP Air Portugal.
Exactly, and I was told that I don't have lounge access simply because of the fact that there is no lounge here.
There's no lounge. Only Aer Lingus has a lounge. There is a paid lounge, but TAP Air Portugal customers do not get complimentary access.
That is right. So if you depart from JFK to Portugal, Lisbon, unfortunately, even as a business class passenger, you won't have lounge access. But then you can go and kill your time at the TWA hotel, which is just like 5 minutes walk from here. Right?
Correct.
So just ran through security and heading for the gate now, and guess who was like standing next to me at the security check? Willow Smith, the daughter of Will Smith. Quite interesting. She's very tiny, I noticed. Have you ever met any famous VIP celebrities at an airport? This is usually where you meet them, right? Let me know in the comment section below. I really want to know. So, boarding the Neo. It's my second trip actually on the Neo. My first time on a 330 Neo was with Air Mauritius in May. So, and welcome on board TAP's brand new Neo, which looks very Portuguese, it feels very Portuguese, and with 34 seats in total and direct aisle access, it is really an improvement to their old product. And I liked it. As soon as you settle in, you can feel how comfortable it is. Transatlantic flights are probably the least luxurious on the market unless you really spend a lot of money of Lufthansa first or Air France first, or if you go with one of the Fifth Freedom flights of Singapore Airlines from JFK to Frankfurt, for example, on their Airbus A380. However, I really like TAP Portugal's product, and they add something new to the market with their renewed fleet. They have all the beautiful amenities, noise cancelling headphones, a duvet. Also, the food was pretty acceptable. I'll tell you more about it once we airborne, but I think TAP Portugal is trying to find out a new way and a new feeling to cross the Atlantic. So TAP Portugal also offers a very solid in-flight entertainment system, which is extremely responsive and it will easily get you to the flight. However, what I really liked is the free messenger service. So which means you connect to the Wi-Fi with your personal device and then you can use WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, etc. for free. All you need is an email address and then you connect for an hour. And now let me give you a little travel hack. Once this hour expired, you just use another email address. It doesn't even need to be a real one, and you get another hour of free messaging, and you can do that throughout the flight. So if you have 7 different email addresses, that means 7 hours of free messaging. Also, I really enjoyed my dining experience on this flight. I could go either for beef, chicken, but I decided to go for the fish, which was very delicious, combined with excellent and quick, efficient service of the crew. That's how I like it. And of course the bed goes completely flat. I found it to be very comfortable, spacious, and thanks to the brand new technology of the Neo, the cabin was less noise polluted and more humid. So I literally woke up in time for our descent into Lisbon. I decided to skip the breakfast because I was still full, but I felt very refreshed after just 3 hours of sleep. TAP Portugal also offers a stopover program, which means you can extend your stay in Portugal up to 5 days. Then you can go explore Porto, Lisbon, or you can take a trip down to Faro, where I went a few years ago to enjoy the coast of the Atlantic. It's a really beautiful place, and if you love surfing, also a place to check out. Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Bye. Alright, welcome to Lisbon. The crew was amazing. Really loved them. So a last glimpse of the Neo, and I can only congratulate TAP Portugal for going through such a renewal, and this flight was a real pleasure. Love the crew. I really love the free messaging service. This adds a lot to your travel experience, and it's a very generous thing to offer, and that stood out for me. Food was great. Loved the crew. The crew was in such a good mood, and yeah, overall it was a wonderful flight. And I love the Neo experience. It does make a difference. I feel so much fresher than getting off one of those old planes. So and like considering their competitive prices crossing the Atlantic, you should definitely consider TAP Portugal as an alternative. I enjoyed it more than Air France, for example. I think the seat was very spacious. I had a great sleeping experience. So yeah, I can happily vouch for TAP Portugal. They really up in their game. Well, guys, this is it. This was today's trip report. If you enjoyed it, please reward me with a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of TAP Portugal, and if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and as usual, wherever you're off to, have a safe journey. Bye.